Ann Felker, followed by the Honorable Stephen Grootman.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Ann Felker, resident of Ashton Heights for 78 of my 82 years. I bring you a petition signed by 609 Ashton Heights and Lion Park neighbors, as well as people who love to walk our leafy streets. The first ask of the petition is reduce the allowed lot coverage in Ashton Heights and throughout the county, followed by a call to help preserve our canopy trees while planting the next generation's trees. You can see our whimsical mission poster behind me. In December of 2023, the Forestry and Natural Resources Plan adopted by the board as one element of the county's comprehensive plan included look at lot coverage. In the November 2024 County Board work session, it was noted that larger houses, not other impervious surfaces, are driving the big increase in impervious areas in Arlington. Based on these two reports, it seemed that the follow-on low-density residential study would indeed look at lot coverage, but in February 2025, the County Board removed that topic from consideration. We all know the litany of tree contributions to the quality of life. Today's petition is signed by people who are very concerned that with the most important variable off the table, our beloved and essential tree canopy will fail before the next generations get to build nests in it, read books under it, and breathe fresh air with it. We urge you to revise that decision, touch the future, and return lot coverage as part of the study. Whatever you allow to be built on residential property should preserve legacy trees and leave room for even more canopy trees for the sake of everyone and everything living or even walking through our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Felker. The next speaker.
Then finally, on the lot coverage question. So I think, as you all know, I've been a strong advocate for looking at the trade-offs between environment, trees, stormwater in particular, and the flooding impacts that our climate change and our ongoing development pose. I do believe that this first step of looking at the low residential study, where we are considering the trade-offs between tree plantability, stormwater, while we're not looking at lot coverage right this minute, buildings are absolutely part of that impervious analysis. And so we may find that we can get there with just the impervious area kind of calculations, including buildings, or we may find that that is too blunt and we need to have both. And so this is a starting point, and I am thrilled that we are starting, that our staff, our interdepartmental team is really digging in on that, because I think we all know that what we have right now is not where we want to be, that we want trees to be protected, we want to have water, have a place to go, and we want to enable private property owners to continue to enjoy their property. So more to come on that, but please do engage on Monday. I know there have been 2 online engagements, but that'll be the first open house, and that's it.
Ms. Felker, thank you for your testimony today. I see you still there. As you know, this is an ongoing process right now. We are discussing in the low residential study work, we're discussing how to regulate and to actually increase pervious surface first, so the plantable area around the building. This is a more practical way to approach the issue of lot coverage and freeing up space for plantable space for many reasons. I don't know if the manager has some words of wisdom on this.
Well, first, I want to acknowledge in the board's unanimous vote to say that the Ashton Heights Civic Association is the best civic association in Arlington County. That would be clear.
Is that where the county manager lives?
Perhaps.
So for the record, this is where the county manager lives.
Right. So, as has been made clear to me by the board, it's too early to know what any study we do might show. And as a matter of fact, we have our first full public engagement Monday evening. And I encourage everybody to come to that, and what kind of input we're going to hear from the community, or what the study might even end up showing. But one thing is, a change in lot coverage limits by definition would not address what happens to the rest of the lot. And we've seen that when lot coverage changes were made earlier, that we have remaining spaces and lots that have been paved over and rendered unusable as pervious surfaces. And we spent a lot of time talking about that in work sessions. So that's where we're starting our conversation. I appreciate the petition and all the materials that have been received, and I really am going to encourage everybody to come out on Monday and get involved in the process and continue to make their points.
Thank you, Mr. Schwartz.